All right, what's going on, Bird Gang? It's Big Country coming to you from the Berg. All right, so I didn't watch the game yesterday because I was out with family, but I did record it. So I actually had time to sit down and actually watch the game without being bothered. And I must say, we looked horrible. We didn't look like Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know what we looked like. Um, we had 8 penalties. I believe just 8 penalties altogether for 77 yards. I don't know if that included I don't know if that included overtime, but 8 penalties for 77 yards and crucial penalties. I remember the holding on Malcolm Jenkins, the holding on number 22, Sidney Jones. I think that's who that is. Pass interference, of course, on our boy Jalen Mills. Um, just a horrible performance, and it seemed like every play or every other play, Carson Wentz was on his back, and that can't happen. Like, the offense looked atrocious, and defense looked even worse. Like, I don't know what's going on with the team. I really don't know what's going on. But I just want to go through some stats here. Carson Wentz was 30. Listen to this now. Carson Wentz was 33 for 50. 33 for 50. That's a lot of passes. That's how you can tell we didn't utilize the run that much in that game. 33 for 50. That's way too much. Way too much for Carson Wentz. Now, I can understand 40, 35, 40, but 50 freaking passes, that's ridiculous. But he was 33 for 50, 348 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Again, 50 pass attempts is way out of hand. We need to utilize this run and fast. If not, Carson Wentz, I say it. Carson Wentz is going to get killed out there. And after watching that game, he looked like he was getting killed out there. O-line is not protecting Carson Wentz at all. At all. And it is ridiculous. Zach Ertz had 10 catches for 112 yards. Alshon Jeffrey had 8 catches for 105 yards. Jordan Matthews had the big, his only catch, the big catch was a 56-yard touchdown. Um, before I go into that, want to welcome back Alshon Jeffrey. Didn't think he was going to play this game, but he did, and he balled. So, I mean, it's good to have him back. I wouldn't call him a crutch, but it's good to have somebody we can actually count on to make plays for us. I mean, I know we have Ertz and Goddard and Perkins and whoever else we have, Kamar Aiken, but we know Alshon Jeffrey is the man. If we need him, he's there. But yeah, those guys really stepped up. Ertz, Jeffrey, and Matthews. Running game was kind of iffy. JJ did his thing, but nobody scored a touchdown on the running game. Avonte Maddox had a big interception, so that kind of boosted the momentum. And then from there, it just went downhill. Um, Eagles need to wake up. We've got to wake up. We can't play like this and expect to win the East, make the playoffs, or even get to the Super Bowl. It's not going to happen if we're playing like this. Um, And the fact that we had a 17-3 lead going into the half, winning the overtime, and then we just let them, we just let him come back. Carson Wentz. I'm gonna give him credit because we drove. It's sad when we have to use our running game when we're in a pinch, which shouldn't happen. We need to utilize that running game. If we utilize the running game, it'll better. How do I say this? If we utilize our run game, our passing game would be phenomenal. As you noticed when we had LeGarrette Blount, when we ran more, offenses, they didn't, or the defense didn't really know what to do. They didn't know where we're running, where we're passing. That's the good thing about us having a running game. It leaves our passing game, just our playbook, just wide open. Um, but we go into overtime, and Carson Wentz drives us down the field, and we only get three out of it. Well, not three. Yeah, three. We got 3 points. Then Tennessee drove, got their three. And then that was it from there. We got the ball back, couldn't do nothing with it, and then they got it back, and just drove down the field and handed it to us. We gave them this game. For them to convert a 4th down and 15 is mind-boggling. Like I said before, if it's 4th and 15, all they need to do is get 15 yards, and the game's over. Or not the game's over, but they're still alive. 4th and 15, and you're playing all the way back like we were playing. That's a problem. That is a problem. Jim Schwartz, we got to talk, brother. We got to talk. And then they convert a 4th and 3 or 4th and 2, whatever it was, and that was it. Who was on? I think Avonte Maddox was on Corey Davis half the time. Then you had Jada Mills on him. Then you had the holding on Malcolm Jenkins. That would have sealed the deal for us if he didn't get that holding call. Just too many penalties costed us the game. And, us not being aggressive. Last year we were so aggressive. Now it seems like with Frank Reich gone, we are not doing the job. I don't know what play calling Doug Peterson is doing, but it's not working at all. It is not working. We just playing conservative, playing too soft. Corners, our secondary can't tackle for crap. Jalen Mills is still biting on these big plays. I know he's supposed to have help, but it's something's got to give. And that freaking offensive line, come on, y'all got to step up, because Carson Wentz is getting killed out there, literally. He can't keep taking this many hits. I don't know how many sacks he had. I think he got 4 sacks, 4 sacks, but that cannot happen. He's not gonna make it if we can't protect him. But Eagles, y'all got to find each other. Y'all need to wake up, or it's going to be a long season. And what's even worse is Cowboys won. So that's that's what they needed to, now they're going to be talking a lot of junk this week. I'm sure they are. I'm sure every ESPN channel, show, Sports Center, everybody's going to be talking about the Eagles. We're not underdogs anymore. We're the champs. Teams are gunning for us. And we can see that. We got to step it up. But Eagles, y'all got to find each other. Dig deep and find each other. Find that brotherhood that you had last year. Find that camaraderie that you had last year. Find that fire that you had last year. If not, we're not going anywhere. Just point blank period. So we gotta step it up. So we got Minnesota Vikings at home next week. So they're looking to avenge their loss in the NFC championship. So I'm sure they're going to be ready to play. We're 2-2. We shouldn't really panic. Now, if we lose to Minnesota, then we can go ahead and panic. but we'll be just fine. I'm sure everybody's upset because of the way we lost, but we can't ponder on it. Got to learn from it, grow, and on to the next one. So, like I said, we can only go up from here. So if we play Eagles football, we'll be there. So again, Eagles need to find each other, quick, fast, and in a hurry. But again, we got Minnesota next week. They have Kirk Cousins. They also have Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs. They both balled out. Um, yeah, they can ball out. So we're gonna have a tough game ahead of us. So I'm not getting my hopes up. Not saying we're gonna win this game because I get my hopes up and they let us down. So I'm just going in this. We're going in this game with a mindset that we just need to play our ball. Doug Peterson, we've got to utilize that running game. We really do, because Carson Wentz can't be 33 for 50 every time and be healthy all season, because it's not going to happen. So I know my food's getting cold, my coffee's getting cold, but I just wanted to say that. On to the next one, guys. So no panic. Oh, also, it is October 1st, 2018, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you got any pink, put it on, support it. Support the Tatas. We got to fight this battle too to find the cure for breast cancer. So it's not going to be easy, and I'm sure it'll take a while, but we still need to fight this battle. So Eagles are 2-2. We have Minnesota at home, at the link next week, and let's get her done. Again, y'all, find each other. Find each other. So I hope somebody sees this. I hope some Eagles player, Doug Peterson, somebody sees this. Y'all got to find each other. You got to get that connection back, because it's not there, offense or defense. So we got to work on tackling also. We have a lot to work on. So I hope Eagles can get it together before it's too late. So that is my time. Fly Eagles fly. Bleed green, win or lose. And y'all know what to do. Always make somebody smile. I'm out of here. Peace.